Welcome to A7FL Sunday Night Football. I'm LJ Smith. Joining me alongside in the booth is Ryan Paul in a much anticipated Sunday night matchup between Trenton BIC and the Renegades out of East Orange, New Jersey. It's been a long time since we commentated together, my man, hasn't it been?
Listen, I'm happy to be back with you, but it's funny that you start off with much anticipated, because you're telling me there's no way the Renegades got a shot here tonight.
No way.
And I think there's an upset in the making.
Let me tell you, I was on a pregame looking at Corey Hammond throwing some footballs without pressure. I don't know. And now let's talk about real quick about BIC now. I know that's one of your fan favorites, BIC. What is your thoughts about the BIC?
I mean, I don't think the Jets could line up on defense and cover the receivers that BIC has.
You think that
oh, yes. You split out Ashanti. And Zaquise Wright is not even here yet. You split out Ashanti. You split out Riddick. Those guys can get carries. Those guys can throw the ball. Mm-hmm. They could throw the ball behind their back. They'd be the fastest guys on the field if they were playing against the Jets. They just have way too much firepower. They can only beat themselves this year.
And here we go, folks, on the 3-on-1 throw-off, the most exciting time in the game, and Ashanti, my man Hollywood, let's see if he can make a play. Getting up to the 30, you know he does a lot of stop and go. Haynes can't go. Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Megatron lets him know, Hollywood, that is not the Hollywood that we've been looking for.
And that's going to be a lot of the Renegades' answer today, that man right there. You know what? He's out just like anybody else, playing with a purpose. Mm-hmm. He's playing both sides of the ball, like you said. He's playing special teams. How many times you see Ashanti Worthy get tackled one-on-one on a 3-on-1?
Never.
In his career.
Never. You're right.
Never.
We're going to see it right now as they break the huddle. And with CP3 out, Sterry Condriton, who looked like a stud last week, 400-plus in the air.
He's extremely – listen, he looks like he's been here for years. This is the second time I've seen him play. Mm-hmm. He's super comfortable back there. I mean, at least he was against the Animals, putting up 50 points. He's going to be up against a totally different pass rush today.
And Matt Riddick over here to the – oh, what a hit so far, but nothing on the play. Get him about 2 yards on the play. That would be a second and about 8. I don't see Courage. Usually Courage likes to pull up. Courage likes to pull up late in the second, though.
You know, he's coming all the way from Queens. It's definitely a far ride from him. You know, we love to see him out here, but, I think they'll be fine.
Oh, they gave him a favorable spot now, so look at about 2nd and 5. Condriton in the shotgun set, play action. Quarterback keep overhead to the left. Condriton got that speed, breaks one, out of bounds, all the way down to the, looks like it's close to the 40, so that'll be a 1st and 10, BIC.
He's just smooth. I don't think anybody's a bigger CP3 fan than me. I mean, I'd never really seen too many football players with so much heart.
Are you about to say some blasphemous stuff that you say that he's better than CP3? CP3 got an MVP of the championship on his belt.
Like I just said, I don't think you'll find anybody that's a bigger CP3 fan than me.
But that's like saying no disrespect, but.
It's not a but I mean, you know what? If this kid performs again today, I mean, where are you going to put him at receiver? I mean, he can't just sit on the bench and be a backup. No. CP3 can't sit on the bench and be a backup. I mean, I guess that's one of the cool things about the A7FL. I mean, you see a lot of interchangeable parts on offense, a lot of guys that could play quarterback, receiver. Mm-hmm. I'm sure this guy could probably play receiver, but you don't see those things from CP3. He's strictly a quarterback, at least in this league.
Yep, as BIC breaks a huddle, Hollywood in motion in the backfield. Another inside hit. Ooh, what a hit, what a hit. Dondre Haynes. None of that. None of that. Again, folks, so you got to keep him in. You got to keep him in check. 44, Dondre Haynes. He is a big boy. He's a big boy. He's coming full speed. When that man hits you, you feel it. And Ashanti, as they break the huddle, Hollywood, Ashanti Worthy to the bottom of the screen, and my man Beep Beep, who got the keys to the beat at slot at the top, and Crooms at the top as well. Pressure. Haynes can't get there, and he's using them legs again. Oh, it's the rep. I don't hear no whistle, and that is out of bounds all the way down to looks close to the 50. It's a good quality indeed. Number 23 right there. Why you do that? K-Wack. He's one of my X factors for today's game. for today's game. He's playing both sides of the ball here today. Tight end. Actually, he's playing tight end, offensive line, and he's also playing DN. So
he's another one of those unique athletes, you know, that plays in the box, just like D'Andre Haynes. You know, he's not a flash guy that's playing receiver, quarterback, but he does a lot of stuff.
And there's another tackle, another tackle over here at the right side of the field. So it looks like he get close to about a 7-yard play.
You know, the Renegades are out here thinking they're going to win this game, man. They're not out here thinking they're playing some superior opponent. They come into every matchup believing that they could win, and, you know, that goes a long way.
Back to live action. Condriching, the shotgun set. He got to make a pass sometime. Megatron almost there. Incomplete. I'll be honest with you, I don't like the way that ball came out. He's going to have to pass the ball eventually to beat this Renegades defense. As we got a 3rd and about long 4 here, Condriching got to make a play in a shotgun set. Drops back. Oh, here comes the pressure. Condriching going to use his legs to go dead pass. Condriching, of course, come with the first down. Another one. That's too much blocking downfield. And what is the ref going to call?
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, but the damage is done, and that is a first down. There was I saw a lot of holding. I saw a lot of side clipping. But you know what? Maybe the ref was looking the other way on that one.
And he just makes it look effortless.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't look like he's running 100 miles an hour. He sees a little bit of real estate, and he takes off. He's very poised. He's not making stupid decisions out there. He sees 12 yards, he gets 12 yards.
How many times he hasn't completed? But the thing is that he hasn't completed one pass yet, and he's moving them chains.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
And you're watching the BIC out of Trenton, New Jersey versus the Renegades. Renegades is BIC is in the sky blue, and the Renegades are in the white fatigue with the black. And this is Sterry Condriching at quarterback in for CP3, who was missed today's game due to injury. And Condriching got to make a play eventually. Play action. Condriching got some time. Looks like he's dipped downfield. Ball's up. Can he make a catch? Overthrew. Incomplete.
He's definitely feeling that pressure. You know, it's getting to him a lot faster than it was last week. So
yeah, them Renegades. Let me tell you something. So you know, I've been watching this league for a while. We've been talking about the stud defensive line of BIC. You know when they got all their studs, and we're talking about the Savage. But let me tell you something. These Savage. I mean, these Renegades. These guys are getting in there.
Oh yeah. So have you been following the scores around the league today? You know about what's going on?
I heard.
Did you hear?
I heard some game got.
No, did you hear about
Baltimore? I heard about Baltimore.
No, but did you hear how the Hawks won today?
Oh no, I didn't hear about the Hawks. I know you. I know. Well, obviously the.
If you were to take, being that I have this big smile on my face.
Did he?
What do you think?
Who did the Hawks beat?
They played the Vipers.
Yikes!
Baltimore Vipers.
I thought the Vipers were up at one point when I was watching.
They were up the whole game.
And the Hawks pulled it off.
They did.
Well, let's see here.
You would have been loving that game. It was the Bobby Newman drive. And guess who caught the game winner in the back corner of the end zone?
Don't tell me back. Please don't tell me.
What do you think?
Let me guess. Adrian! Did he?
Yes, he did.
Wow. You can't wait to post that highlight, huh? You can't wait.
He can't wait either. Mike Liberty, man. You know, he's the Hawks are 1-3 now. You know, they had a big disappointment against Spanktown. They blew an 18-point lead. You know, to come back down for 4 quarters today and put together a drive like that.
I know the Vipers are tough.
They were tough. They were tough. I mean, they had a 300-pound quarterback.
That's cold-blooded. They were tough already. You already put them in the pass. They were tough.
I mean, listen, Baltimore's. I don't know how much Baltimore film you've been watching. It's a tough division out there, man.
Yeah.
You know, like the Gators are super poised. Obviously, the Cobras are really good. They came within 1 point of BIC opening day. You know, they're stacked.
Ooh, what a hit! What a hit! Man, came full speed.
Number 15.
What a hit!
And it's going to, you know what, a couple things like that, a couple momentum shifts like that, and the Renegades are going to start believing. I'm telling you, Corey Hammond's licking his chops right now to get out there for this first drive.
Let me tell you something right now.
He's going to come out and tear them up.
He came full speed and took that.
Oh, yeah. Listen, this kid, we're going to see what this kid's made of today, too.
He's not going to, let me tell you something. Condriching is not going to, he's not going to be able to he's not going to be able to take too many of those at quarterback.
I mean, look, you could have the talent, but look, you know, you got to be able to orchestrate an offense in this 7-on-7 A7 NFL.
Yep.
It is different. You need to be able to call out your protections. You need to understand the timing's way different. If you don't have 5 guys in front of you blocking, that pass rush is coming fast. If these receivers aren't an option in a second and a half, they're not an option.
And keep in mind, folks, there is no punt in here, so now we're in 4-down territory here. So he's going to take a shot. Wow! Ooh! Almost had it.
You know what? That was a high-level ball, man. That was a great football.
That was a great ball. That was a great ball. Listen,
great route, great ball. Those guys knew they were going to be able to hook up on anything. It was that deep post route, and they just
I'm surprised
missed
that he
it.
got. I'm surprised that they even was able to get that. I mean, fourth and what? It was fourth and forever here.
Yeah.
A7NFL is proudly sponsored by BioHemp Plus. Unlike other pro football leagues, the A7FL's athletes have day jobs. After spending Sunday playing American Sevens football, they need to recover quickly to be ready for Monday morning. BioHemp Plus is specifically formulated to support your immune and central nervous system to help alleviate pain. Plus, when you go to biohempplus.com and use promo code A7FL, you'll get 20% off your order and free shipping, and you can instantly win a free 6-month supply of CBD. Live action. This is Corey Hammond, Cool, Calm, and Collective in the building. The fans love him. The league, unfortunately, players, they hate him, but the fans love him. Jet sweep over here. Oh, looking for the reversal. Kaden Pettiot, the Haitian sensation. None of that. None of that. The Haitian sensation, Eddie Pettiot at the bottom of your screen. Play action. Got some time. Hammond, nice ball up top. Incomplete. Looks like the wind caught it there. The wind caught that ball, and that is an incomplete pass to Kenneth Stewart, number 4 there.
You know, I say that he missed him, but he knows he had him. He had the time.
Yeah.
That's gonna play. Like that's a confidence builder, believe it or not. He had a guy open.
Yeah.
He had the time. He just
plus
didn't put enough on it.
Plus, you got to test that. You got to test that pocket. You know? And drops back. Corey Hammond always looking for that. With a comeback, what a catch. What a catch. What a catch. Had to come back for it. Ken Stewart making plays early. Them timing routes with the Renegades, deadly. And you smile. Why every time he throws a football, you smile? Tell me why.
My eyes must be playing tricks on me. I thought he dropped that ball.
No, he came back for it.
No. I never saw it hit the ground, but I mean, I don't even understand how he caught that.
So at first I was thought he was throwing to one guy, but then he was throwing to a totally different guy. So as those chains moves, that'll be a first down Renegades. And word on the street is the last time that BIC had a winning record, Corey Hammond was quarterback for them. That's word on the street. So
he had a great year that year with BIC.
Yeah. So this is a huge game for him. This is one of those, like, stick it to your game. Stick it to him. Back to live action. Inside handoff. Oh, what a hit. Is that K-Wack? Oh, that's my man Bangarang. Bangarang.
You know, Stansberry was injured last year, a knee injury. And, before he got hurt, man, to me, he was one of the scariest guys on the field.
Oh, man, he was.
I mean, he's like Warren Sapp, but fast.
He turned into, like, that coach role, and I didn't like that. He started turning to a coach.
He couldn't play. He was hurt.
But now he's back. When I saw him on the field, I knew for a fact BIC was back. When you see him on the field.
Yeah.
K-Wack, you got K-Wack and KC and the Sunshine Band giving you pressure.
I mean, what I really think gives BIC the best look on defense is Jamal Harmon at safety.
Hammond.
I haven't seen him out there yet.
Nice sweet ball. Can he come back? Oh, overthrew out of bounds. He had some time back there. So the Renegades is giving Hammond time, but those receivers can't escape away from BIC. 36 left, 3rd and 9. We in the first quarter. Play action. Corey Hammond. Cool, calm, and collective. Looking for that ball. What a catch. What a catch. Wow. He slid in there looking very, very. If that's a possession catch at its finest.
That was an incredible play. I mean, he gets down on his knees like that, and he almost boxed the guy out so that guy had no shot at making a play. That was an awesome play.
What a play, what a pass, what a catch. For a second, I thought that was going to be an incomplete pass. And that'll move them change again. 1st and 10.
I got the Renegades up 6-0 early in the second quarter.
Pettiot at the bottom of your screen, lined up. Corey Hammond gets some pressure from Tango Cash. Good drop off here. Woo! Run him over, young man. You are too little. And that is a first down. Man, oh, man. What a pass. What a catch.
You got Pettiot out there, and without him the first couple of weeks, Abe has been making some plays, man. He's been their weapon on offense. He's been Corey's go-to guy. And it's 2 big catches in a row on this drive. 2 big catches. Yeah,
great catches indeed. That third down conversion was huge before. Like or follow the A7NFL on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can always find our latest news at a7fl.com. Again, if you're just tuning in, I'm LJ Smith alongside here with Ryan Paul. It is a 3rd and 10. Corey Hammond got some time. Ball's up. Can he make a catch? Another one? Another great possession catch by Abe. Wow. What did the ref call? Out of bounds? Ooh.
This has been going on all day. I mean, I've seen so many people out of even on guys that were running for touchdowns getting called out of bounds. Like, I don't know if this ref has a different sideline or something.
Hey, man, ref said, listen, maybe we're going to take some time. Cold blood, back to live action. Corey Hammond with the pump fake. Balls up. Hey, Sensation, can you get there? Incomplete. There was some contact there. There was some contact.
I think the
league is going to a direction where teams are getting stronger and better.
And they've gotten stronger.
Esteban brothers, I know them well. Good guys, great, but they got to transition. They're still in the mind frame of season 1, year 1, A7. They need to start getting to.
They did really good in the free agency. They picked up some great free agents.
Yeah, so now they need more. Hammond with the comeback. Is that a catch? Let's see what the call. And that is an incomplete pass. In the first half here, Renegades and BIC tied 0-0. Corey Hammond got to make a play. Drops back. Hammond, the pressure there. Hammond gets away. Hammond can't get away. No, no, no. Bangarang says none of that. None of that, Hammond.
That's a big-time play there from Stansbury.
That's a huge play. What they said? How many did they send on that? And Hammond, you know, so funny. I thought Hammond was going to kind of like squeeze through there, and he was slipping and sliding. He was hipping and hopping, and all of a sudden I just Stanbury's arm just said, no, no, no.
That was it, man. Once he got a paw on him, it was over.
Yeah, man.
And good no call by the ref. I know people are screaming for a horse collar and
let him play. Come on, it's football.
Grab on the back of the shirt. That's a great sack. So I can tell you pre-snap another mistake this rookie quarterback's making. He's not letting his tight end declare eligible. That if your tight end doesn't declare eligible, you don't have to cover him. It makes it a lot easier for the defense.
And that's
less guy
that's another sack by the Renegades defensive line.
And that's going to keep happening. If you don't if you don't declare your tight end eligible, you're coming out with a set with less eligible receivers. Mm-hmm. And the defense does not have to respect that guy's an eligible target. And you're going to be able to bring extra pressure. No one has to cover the tight end.
And Riddick at the top of your screen. Ashanti Worthy, my man Hollywood at the bottom of your screen. Sterry conjuring that quarterback here.
I don't think that is Riddick on the top, by the way.
Got to make some time. Whoa! Can he get there? Got the pressure. Got a lot of speed. What a tackle. Wow, what a play. What a play. Great tackle by Malik Brown there from the Renegades. That is what you call a dive tackle at its finest.
You know Malik Brown is ex-SWG. Did you know that?
No.
He used to play corner for SWG.
Really?
Yep.
So far, Ashanti and Riddick catchless. Renegades defense balling, looking like they are here. Drops back. Because more pressure. Balls up. Incomplete. I'm sorry, folks. He doesn't have it. He's looking like Jay Smith out there throwing that football.
Like I said in the beginning of this game, I mean, we're going to see how he deals with pressure. I don't think that it's his. I don't think he doesn't have the ability to. He has the ability to deal with the pressure. He doesn't understand the play calling yet. But
the thing is that he's getting opportunities where he should be able to make a complete a pass.
Right.
And it's looking like a knuckleball is being thrown. Again, if you're just tuning in, I'm LJ Smith alongside here with Ryan DePaul. A little more than 8 minutes left in the first half. You're watching BIC versus Renegades out of East Orange, New Jersey. And the score is 0-0 here. Ken Stewart in the backfield up and make some adjustments here. Watch that quick screen, of course, over here to Petty, the Haitian Sensation. The Haitian Sensation got some speed. He's going to fight for it. Great play call here. Looks like it's going to be a gain about 8 yards on the play. So it's going to be a second and about 2. I can see that. Back to live action. Jet sweep over here to the right.
Good blocking.
Good blocking downfield. Great blocking. And he keeps it moving. He keeps it moving. Great run by Ken Stewart here, number 4.
This is uncharacteristic of a Corey Hammond called game. I don't want to say he likes to pad his stats, but he likes to pad his stats.
Well, you know what? But guess what? It's working because everyone in their mama thinking that he's going to just drop back and just kind of pick them apart. And now they're catching BIC sleeping with these jet sweeps and these inside handoffs here.
That was a nicely designed play. I mean, the blocking out front was good.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I like Hammond's getting strong. Every year, Hammond gets better and better. Renegades has not had a winning season before Hammond got here.
Right.
Now Hammond's here, looking to see if they can move them up to 3-1 for the first time. As Hammond drops back, got good blocking right there. Ooh, overthrew. Covered by Abdul Island right there, number 3.
You know, one of the other interesting games when we come back is going to be that 6:30 game, Savage versus the U. Sunday night. And what do you think about that? I mean, you know, obviously Savage is struggling. I mean, they improved the 2-2 today. They lost to BIC.
Savage got to figure out the quarterback situation. They got to figure out the quarterback situation. They probably had Savage is like one of those teams that have a new quarterback every year. And then they run. You can't. I mean, with the exception of the Bombers, right? You can't run a 2-quarterback set in this league.
And we talked about this the other day.
Yeah.
And almost every team runs a 2 quarterbacks. A lot of successful teams run a 2-quarterback set.
What is Hammond doing?
That was a blown play. His running back took him out. Let's see if he gets up pissed.
No, but Hammond was trying to run the option.
I
told him this. I told him this last year. Nobody in their mama is thinking Hammond's gonna keep that football. His speed rating is a 66. I could probably get to the field and tackle him before he gets to the first down.
Yeah, it's one of those plays. It's like I got to keep him honest, you know.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right, and that's like you said, out of character. So they got to keep that. He's doing that to keep him honest.
If you're just going to sit back there and drop back and pass every play, it makes it so easy for the defensive lineman just to pin their ears back and hurry up the field, you know? Mm-hmm. You need that run play to keep him honest. And plus, it helps your offensive lineman out. I mean, nobody wants to sit out there and pass block for 4 quarters. Let them have some fun. Let them pull and get out in front and block people.
As Renegades break the huddle here, Stewart on the bottom of your screen.
You know, it's another great game that we got coming up for that 4 o'clock when we come back from the Mother's Day break is Renegades.
Timeout Renegades.
Renegades versus the Hawks.
Renegades versus the Hawks?
And it's a rematch.
Nah,
the Hawks knocked them out of the showcase last year.
Nah, Hammond's coming for blood.
I believe you.
Hammond's coming for blood.
I believe you. But, I mean, the Hawks are coming off a big win today, man. They needed that momentum shift.
Mm-hmm. Hey, folks, real quick here. If you want official A7NFL football, you want to rep your favorite team, the official A7NFL merch store is now open, and we've got you covered. For 2021, we've partnered with Augusta Sportswear, the official uniform supplier of the A7NFL, so you can get your American 7 fan gear now at a7fl.com/gear. Definitely check them out. They got a lot of great stuff there. So rep your team today. As the Renegades now break the huddle, Corey Hammond, Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collective. So far, he hasn't made any mistakes to cost his team to play, but so far he hasn't put no points. Drops back. Hammond, got to make a play, comeback route, incomplete. And them DBs is on top of that. None of that. Of course, Mosley's, folks. You know he's getting the ball. Everyone in their mama know he's getting the ball. Oh, play action. And the ball's up to K-Wack. Why'd you do it, K-Wack? K-Wack can get up. Working hard for that. And that looks like that'll be closer first down. Let's see if he gets a favorable spot there. So, wow, that's the Riddick looking like. The whole time I'm thinking that's Riddick.
I'm just getting some scores, the rest of the scores from around the league here. Obviously, we saw Patterson U 56 over Spanktown 6. That was a blowout. Hawks 18-13. I told you Liberty had the game winner in that one. Cobras 36, Bulldogs 20, and the Gators 6, Vikings 0.
I think that was a game they said they had the.
They had some altercation. They had to stop the game. I don't really know what happened. We weren't in Baltimore today. I mean, we'll get the film later, but 6-0. I mean, what did that do? Tough. Stop after the first drive?
Yeah.
Guys fought over a touchdown?
A defensive war. And that's correction. I've been calling Matt Riddick. That's actually Case and Campbell there. That I was talking about Matt Riddick. My fault, Riddick. Where are you at? And Shanti with the inside with the jet sweep here. Shanti got some speed. Missing 1, missing 2, out of bounds.
All right,
don't speak blasphemy. Please don't speak
Corey,
blasphemy.
Corey, get mad if I call him Trent Dilfer?
Of course he would.
No, he's not.
Inside half to Courage Mosley. Courage Mosley is checked to the game, folks. Courage Mosley can get there. And none of that. The Renegades is on all of that. And that is another tackle by your man there, Samad Jenkins.
You know, some people like contact. I was one of those players. I needed I needed people to ring my bell for me to get into a game. And Courage is that guy. You know, is like, as he keeps getting hit, he keeps getting more energy.
Yeah.
You know, like, you got to feed him right here. Feed him. Like, they have the perfect setup on offense to have that sweep and trap type action. Let Courage keep pounding the middle. Get the defense to start cheating in because they have to.
But they need that leader to set. But they need that leader to set that up. That's the only problem.
I think this Coddington guy is going to figure it out. I think that's all that. I think that's all that's going to take. He just needs to figure out an offense that he's comfortable with.
Zoom in on his eyes. He doesn't look like it though. When I'm looking at his eyes, I don't know. BIC now breaks the huddle. Play action with the option over here to Ashanti. Oh, what a toss. Is that legal? Ashanti got some speed, circled out of here, and that is out of bounds. Was that a legal play?
That was not by design. That was like Harmon just found that thing in his lap and said, up in the huddle, they said that needs to go to Ashanti. I better just pitch it to him again, you know? One of my running backs in high school was like notorious for pitching the ball back to offensive linemen.
Yeah.
And our coach was like such a, you know, our coach was like, can I say hard ass on the air? I don't know. He was such a hard ass, you know, like there's no way you get away with stuff like that. You do things and they kill you in the film room. But for whatever reason, this like short, chubby fullback that we had, he was like a happy-go-lucky Irish guy. And every time he got out into the open field, he'd pitch the ball back to a lineman. And it never fumbled, you know? And it just reminds me of, you know, one of those plays.
Totally legal. That's that Savior football, folks. And Harmon again. Where's Harmon? So Harmon checking again at tight end here. Encourage Mosley. If you don't know who he is, you got to do your research. Drops back here. Ball's up. Can he make a catch, Hammond? Oh, Harmon, incomplete. And that was a good pass, too. What a pass. Incomplete. So the league has been taking everything, blowing up on social media, blowing up on TV. The league is taking everything to a storm. And you ever ask yourself, you know, like one of the unique things about the A7FL is that the fans have a chance to become shareholders. That's right. You could actually own a part of the sports league. Just imagine, you know, like when the NFL and the NBA they first started getting together, and you know you could find out if you could own them. If you love football and you want to help us continue to grow and set up new divisions around the country, A7FL is doing what's called an equity crowdfunding campaign with Start Engine. Definitely check them out for more information at a7fl.com/invest. Over here at Ashanti Hollywood. Hollywood, a lot of shaking and baking. Hollywood with a shake. He's having fun out here. This is just too much fun. You can hustle there, but that's still a touchdown. Touchdown. BIC. Hollywood. Hollywood. What a pass and what a catch. How you going to shake three people?
It was only a matter of time.
Hollywood. Just a matter of time, wasn't it, huh?
I mean, once he gets a crack, forget it. You know, like, Dondre Haynes was covering so much ground side to side. What was the linebacker's name again, number 5? Same thing, covering so much
Jenkins,
ground.
Yep,
but
Samad
you just
Jenkins.
seal somebody for a second. Ashanti sees that crack, and he's
Once
gone.
Ashanti stops, that's why I was saying he's so dangerous. He could go from like 60 to 0. And once he stops, that's when you have to make a decision. Are you going to stop too? Are you going to try to tackle him? What are you going to do? And pew, got to go. Gots to go. So that is 6 for BIC here. So BIC put 6 on the board with 47 seconds left in the first half. BIC with the lead 6-zip here.
You know, guys are making the line on this game 25. You know, we're barely at 6-0 here as the second quarter is winding down. I'm not surprised at all.
And a shotgun set here. Can you make a catch, K-Wack? K-Wack, can you get there? No. None of that.
That's a big play.
That is a huge play, the huge tackle there by Ron Brown. Usually K-Wack gets there. Usually, you know, with K-Wack's athleticism, he makes that play, gets that conversion. So what a tackle.
K-Wack's not an easy man to bring down in the open. I'm sorry. K-Wack is not an easy man to bring down in the open field.
Not at all. So the fact that he brought him down in that one by himself, single-handedly, was huge here. And here we go, folks. And who is this? Number 9. Got to make a play. Ron Brown. Can he get there? Can he shake him off?
That's a great open field
what a
tackle.
Great. That's a great tackle there. BIC, Andre Jasper, my man Bullet, a long-time BIC vet here. So great tackle. Renegades break the huddle. Abe lined up at the top of the screen. The Haitian sensation at slot. Corey Hammond drops back, looking for Abe with the comeback route. What is he doing? Little confusion. No. What's going on there?
He ran into a wall, literally. 54 is a wall.
54. My man just came. He just worked out. My man just got home. I got to give him a new name. I just got home yesterday. Number 54.
But, you know, you cracked me up in the 2016 championship. You called that guy Planet Fitness.
Who? I didn't call him Planet Fitness.
No. You called one of the guys on BIC. He said,
oh yeah.
My man, Planet Fitness.
Hey man, these guys look like this. Listen, man, if you look like you just came from the gym, you just did a set, and you come to play A7, like the Savage, right? They look like they're back. Wait till we see KJ and them.
Are they gonna give the U a game?
We're gonna see. 2nd and 5. Hammond could be a stud. Hammond, a good ball. Petio, of course, and that is Petio still up. Oh, ref. The ref love calling them out of bounds plays. They love that out of bounds.
That's a great pass. Another great catch.
Another great catch by the Haitian sensation, Eddie Petio. We talked about pregame about how he's going to be the X factor. The combination between him and there's a flag down too. Let's see what the call in the field is.
I think it's probably going to be. This might be a illegal tackle.
Oh, roughing the passer. They're going to attack another 15.
Yeah. Okay. Roughing the passer. I didn't see that.
Oh wait, but let's take a look here. So Corey Hammond definitely got to make something. Definitely got to make something happen here.
This stops the clock, gives them an extra 15 yards.
Huge.
33 seconds left on the clock.
Huge.
I mean, this is a perfect spot right here. I always say once you get closer to the end zone, it's a lot harder to score. You run out of real estate, but you're about 35 yards out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect spot. This is a perfect spot to take a couple shots right now.
And
if Corey knows he's got that protection, he's taking a shot.
And let's see what the call in the field is here.
Got trips on the bottom of your screen. Now they're going to isolate Petio on the top.
There's
a mismatch.
And Ken Stewart at the bottom.
There's a mismatch.
Petio with the stop and go. Ball's up. Kenneth, can he get there? Oh, pass interference. Is the ref going to call it? Wow. Everyone in their mama might have seen that one. Look at the ref. Zoom in the ref face. Can we zoom in the ref face? Look at his face. Let's see the ref face. Look at his face. Look at the ref face. Look at the ref. Listen, I don't care what you say. That was a pass interception.
It was incidental, maybe.
Incidental?
It was.
Incidental, Ryan?
I mean, he didn't grab him or anything. They were jockeying
Doesn't matter.
for the
Illegal
ball.
Contact at least. What do you...
Yeah, I'm saying he definitely did, but they were jockeying for the ball.
Is that a flag?
I don't know. I mean,
you being previously the commissioner of the league, is that a flag?
I'm saying they're both making a play on the ball. It wasn't like it wasn't intentional. It was incidental. I think it was incidental.
So good. So it's good. No call, ref.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
You should be tested for drugs right now, sir. Like that. You're a little too comfortable with that biohemp, huh?
And the lights are finally coming on here at Asbury Park.
Oh man. Compared to the first game I commentated where it was a monsoon, it's beautiful out here.
Yeah, the weather's wacky, man. We're right on the water. Jersey Shore, New Jersey's very unpredictable weather. 24
seconds left in the first half. Corey Hammond could be a hero. Looking for that deep pass. What a catch. Is that a catch?
That is a catch.
And that is a catch. You only gained like about 3 yards on the play,
though. Get back to the line of scrimmage here. Timeout Renegades.
And that's a timeout Renegades here.
Kind of a weird play call. I mean, you run a 4-yard out.
Seemed like that was like his safe.
I mean, I'm wondering if he was trying to dial up the hook and ladder. I don't know. That seemed like he was setting. Corey doesn't throw 4-yard outs. When do you ever see him throw 4? You know what I mean? I think they were trying to. I don't know. We're going to see in the next play. Not a bad call down here in this type of situation, hook and ladder.
And folks, as Renegades now talk about what's going on to see if they can get to that end zone, no matter if you're on the field or off, staying safe is the #1 priority. That's why we've partnered with Zoom Bang, brought to you by Marshawn Lynch's Beast Mode. Zoom Bang provides world-class protective gear for not only for athletes, but also for military and medical professionals to ensure they do their jobs confident and they are protected. Zoom Bang utilizes unique polymer technology to protect you no matter where you are. For more information, check them out at zoombang.com. Again, if you're just tuning in, LJ Smith here alongside here with Ryan DePaul. This is A7FL Sunday Night Football. Corey Hammond, quick pass over here to the big boy, Megatron. Megatron got too much strength. He's too big for the game. Too strong for the game. Too big for the game. It has a touchdown. Megatron. Renegade on top.
I love that play calling. They lined them up at tight. He jumped right out into the slot.
And look, Corey Hammond so disrespectful on the sideline. Look, Corey Hammond on the sideline. You didn't catch it with the fist? Oh, you missed it.
Someone got it.
Come on. Corey Hammond, that was a big pass.
That's a great play call. That was a great play call.
Because, because they weren't even ready. They're all anticipating for the deep ball. So you give it to the biggest guy on the field, right? Dondre Haynes, I call Megatron, and get out the way.
you know, a skinny post is a great route in this league because, you know, your typical post, you got to go 7 to 10 yards and then make your cut to the post. By the time you do that, you know, 3 seconds are up. Quarterback's getting sacked.
Right.
But a skinny post, you're running to the post immediately. You're getting vertical immediately, and you're looking for the ball in a half a second. And you're just going to hit a window as soon as he sees it, and that's exactly what they did. Exactly what they did. That was a beautiful, beautiful play call.
You heard it first. With the exception of SWG, that man, Ryan Paul, has, is it safe to say you have the most championships in this league history, right? With the exception of SWG?
Got 3.
Safe to say, right?
Yeah.
So you heard it first here. So Corey Hammond, 6'6". He could be a hero. Hammond got some time, balls up, and that is an interception.
No harm, no foul on that.
But the play is dead. The play is dead, folks. But don't worry, that still puts a touch in. Oh, and there's a flag on the play.
I guess they'll assess this on the throw off.
No, why would they do it on a throw off? They're gonna have to get that back. They're gonna have to get that possession. They're gonna get that.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Is it a dead ball foul?
Dead ball foul, personal foul on a quarterback.
Oh,
Absolutely.
okay.
Yeah, so it's a rough in the passer.
You know what? They're trying to rough. That's the second time they get hit with a rough in the passer call. Look, Corey's jersey's hanging off. This is his old team he's playing against. They're trying to rough him up out there.
You got to think about it. If Corey Hammond can't play, if Corey Hammond for some reason got hurt, you know, knock away, you know, when anything happened, Corey Hammond can't play, this is a different ball game, you know. But he's their leader. He's their anchor, you know. And shout out to him and his family as well. He had a baby not too long ago, right? So congratulations again to him.
He's got like 5 kids.
Well, I mean, he got like 10 kids, but who's counting, right? So
you know, he just did all the. I'm gonna have to give him a shameless plug. He just did all the siding at my townhouse, actually, Hammond Homes.
Does it look good?
It looks amazing.
Oh wow!
And it was awesome to deal with a guy, though. You know, like they came in, they did everything nice and quick, and it looks great.
Is it Hammond Homes?
I think it's Hammond Homes. Yeah.
Hey guys, folks, check him out at Sayreville, New Jersey. Corey Hammond, play action. Got some time. Good ball. Oh, incomplete. None of that. None of that. My man, JJ. JJ says, I don't like to be called Nightcrawler. But I don't care, JJ. Nightcrawler's back.
You know, it's funny. At the time when I was still playing in the league, and you know, we didn't have conversions when we first started. We only played by ones. And then we kept ending games in ties.
Right.
If you go by ones, you're going to end in ties. So, hey,
and remember, it started to get dark too, right?
Yeah,
so,
we had a lot of tie games. So why not add a conversion? Oh, that was a good idea.
Yeah.
But so at the time, I was playing quarterback, and I said, you know, when we have these conversions out there, you know, if I throw a pick, I want it to be a no harm, no foul. You know?
So that's why you did that.
So that's why.
You guys hear this?
People ask all the time, how come you can't return an interception on a conversion?
Because you wanted to take a shot.
Because I wanted to take a shot. Corey just took 2 shots, and they both got
This
picked.
is unbelievable, folks.
No harm, no foul.
Wow. So as we're getting off here, the 3-on-1 throw-off here with Ashanti Worthy here. Hey, folks, so we just also want to remind everyone that every A7FL afternoon field has one goal in mind. That's the A7FL championship for the $20,000 prize, which is why we've partnered with Herb Jones to provide our championship rings and design the new A7FL championship trophy. If you want to be championship ready or celebrate the biggest moments of your life, head over to herfjones.com. That's HERFFJONES.com. And this is Ashanti Worthy, my man, Hollywood, the most dangerous man in the league on a 3-on-1 throw-off. But guess what? Megatron is on defense. So let's see what happens. Got some time. Megatron's there. None of that. None of that. Renegades is covering their 3-on-1 coverage. And as I talk, and again, I hate to sound like a Tony Romo as far as with the league, but keys to the game that says 3-on-1 coverage, Renegades is doing that.
It's a big part of the
game.
game.
Haynes making plays, they're doing that. Hammond getting time, they're doing that, right? Everyone's stepping up and doing what they had to do. That's why we got a goodie, 6'6". You know?
And, you know, the 3-on-1's evolved. When we first introduced the 3-on-1, guys were throwing their quarterback out there.
Right,
and then they realized, hey, well, my quarterback can't make a tackle. You know, so you see these athletes that come out there, the guys that are throwing the ball off, like a guy like DeAndre Haynes.
Oh, remember when they used to put the big guys? They used
to
put like Big Mo and all those
guys could throw. I mean, if it was a guy that could throw, you need a guy that could throw and tackle. You can't just have a guy out there like a kicker. In regular football, the kicker most likely is not going to have to make the tackle. Here with the 3-on-1, the guy throwing the ball has to be able to throw, and he better be able to tackle. You know, and a lot of quarterbacks actually are great tacklers. Look at Ace Boogie from the Gators; he's a great tackler.
Yep.
Look at Huff.
Yeah.
From the U, he's a great
always
tackler.
on special teams.
You know,
score 6-6 here. 5 seconds left in the first half. Oh, and look at the pressure. And look at that pressure, that D-line. Renegades, no.
You realize Haynes came on a delayed blitz from the outside linebacker position
Yes,
about
sir.
4 yards deep?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think that was on purpose. You tell me these guys are dialing up delayed blitzes? That's next level.
That is next level indeed. Especially if you know you can't. Especially if you know your offensive line can't get a hand on him. And that is the end of the first half, folks. So score now with Trenton BIC. Trenton BIC with 6. East Orange Renegades 6. And here we go in the 3-1 throw off to start the second half, folks. And Petio, the Haitian sensation, my man makes plays all day. Let's see if he can make a play. Here goes one. Wait, can he skip away? No. Good tackle. And that is Bullet with another one. Renegades here with one running back set. Two receivers at the bottom of your screen here.
Doesn't look like they declared a tight end.
Gotta declare. K-Wax says, why you do that? Why'd you run that play action? Because I smelt it.
You gotta declare a tight end.
K-Wax with a huge sack. He says, I wasn't going for none of that play action stuff. I knew Corey Hammond wanted to go deep. Shotgun set, drops back. Looking for that quick pass over here, slant. Good catch. Keep moving. Wow, got one. Woo! Hey, can he get another one? And that is close to the first down. Great catch. What a pass and what a catch.
I mean, Corey just, one step, 2-step drop. Beautiful timing route, delivering a strike again. I mean, he's doing exactly what I expect he was going to do tonight.
Petio and Ken Stewart has been having a field day today so far with them short routes. And that's all they are. So he's very similar to with these short routes. Doesn't have when you and the greatest thing about with Hammond, you don't have to be the fastest receiver. Right. You just have to have great route running and be able to catch that football.
Got to be available.
Yeah, you got to be available.
Make yourself available.
Exactly.
I'm looking for you if you're looking for me.
Exactly. Imagine if Hammond had like like Matt Riddick or something. Jesus Christ. It'd be ball game. Deep passes all game. Back to live action here. And it looks like Stewart is in the back of the field. Ken Stewart. And the Haitian sensation, Petio in motion, drops back. Hammond going to the Haitian. Oh, I need my 25, sir. Incomplete drops, get 25 push-ups, young man. Trips down here to the, so something's happening on the right hand. Hammond, what did I tell you about the right hand to the big boy? Can he get a tackle?
That's not a fumble. He was down.
And what's the ref going to call?
That's definitely not for a first down.
Listen, I knew. They went that trip. I knew something was coming to that right hand side. Question is, did he check in? Did Hunter check in at tight end on that play? BBK's the NFL team.
Right.
Back live action. Corey Hammond, Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collective in the shotgun set. Pump fake. Can't get there. Corey Hammond using them legs. No. That is the one thing the fans do not want to see Corey Hammond do, and that is run that football. That is a gain of 0 yards.
And whoever just tackled him on that play is feeling it. He just lowered the boom a little
Corey
bit.
Hammond is not a small guy.
No, he's not.
And he moves slow, but he falls very heavy. So you gotta watch out for that.
BIC is going with the lasso style coverage down here on the bottom. You see JJ covering that deep third.
Yeah, I see that. Inside here trying some trick plays, but no. My man, old school, number 30, and he is in the building. He knows their team more than the BIC knows them. Hammond drops in that shotgun set. Hammond can use his legs, of course. Corey got a little speed boost. He got a little speed. Who gave him some speed? Hey, my man Corey Hammond gave him that shoulder.
A play like that's going to get Corey pumped up. Like I said, some guys need contact. You need to have your bell rung. You need to feel that contact out there to be reminded somewhat that you're.
He ran that play. He could have did that little slide. He says, "No, sir, I'm gonna give you a little Sayreville shoulder."
Nobody's sliding from Sayreville. Come on, man. Looking for
he said, "No slide from Sayreville."
No.
Corey Hammond is doing what he's doing.
What do you call this guy in the bottom of the screen? I was laughing in the showcase.
Which one?
The guy on the bottom of the screen.
Jesus of Nazareth?
Yeah.
Play action. Andrew Levino was there to the big boy, Megatron. Megatron's too strong. He's too strong for the game. He's too fast for the game. And that's another touchdown. Megatron. Renegades again. Wow. Too much.
You
Look
know
at him. He locked in, too. He locked in. He ain't even celebrating. Wow. This is business.
I told everybody, this is good. Look at my arms. I got the chills. Is that real? Is that real?
Yeah, hairs, you do. You're right.
All right. This stuff's real to me, man. You know, I said this is going to be a game that everybody's going to want to see. Could potentially be the best game of the day. Renegades are up. If they upset BIC tonight, this is going to shake up the league.
Listen,
this is going to shake up the league.
You guys got to listen to LJ. I said it in the pregame. The keys to the victory is D'Andre Haynes shutting down Megatron. And don't forget, BIC, as we discussed, they lowered they lowered their level of play based on their opponent. Look at this; they're undefeated, and now they're playing against a Renegade team that just put another 6 on top early.
Going for 1 point here.
7 minutes of change in a third. Renegades. My man Corey Hammond, Mr. Cool Comic Collector, the Iceman, looking like a stud. Drops back. 1 point conversion. Jesus Nazareth, can he make a catch? Incomplete. Nightcrawler says, no, sir. None of that.
That was a great play by JJ. You know, he's always in my inbox. I don't give him enough love. Where's his pick 6 from last week on the highlights? JJ, if you're watching.
Wait. JJ hit your DM, ask you to post his pick 6s?
Well,
really?
I actually posted it in public. You know, he says, where's my pick 6 from last week?
And this is D'Andre Haynes, who I call Megatron, who has not taken a playoff yet, to the most excited man, Ashanti Word, my man Hollywood. Can they make a play? Got a lot of shake and bake. Hollywood. Whoa, there's one on the turf. What? Can he get there? Oh, that's another. Hollywood. Touchdown. BIC. Wow.
You couldn't do that again.
You couldn't.
No, you couldn't sing like that again.
I know I couldn't.
That was like American Idol. Like
you
were just like in the moment, and you just hit that note, and I guarantee you could never do that again, ever again.
Touchdown! Let me tell you something. The only bad thing, D'Andre was exhausted. You know he's exhausted. Because he ran out of gas on that one. And that is Ashanti worthy. He is the most. I'll be honest with you, I'll take a penalty. Is there a way? Can I ask you a question?
No, you can't. If you throw the ball out of bounds, he gets it handed off, right? Then it's a run back. So he starts with the ball in his hand. He doesn't have to wait for it.
What if we refuse to hand the ball off to him?
No, you have to throw it, and you got to throw. You have to throw it at least 40 yards.
Either way, he's getting the ball.
Yeah, and if you don't get it to him on the fly, he's getting it with it in his hand. He doesn't have to wait for it to come.
And now with the score 12-12, and you know what BIC's doing? They're cold-blooded. They're going for the 2. I might have to change his name to Scary Stary. Drops back. Here comes the pressure. Incomplete. Wow.
I mean,
talk to me about that pass. Talk to me about the.
I mean, he's waiting for something to, he's waiting for something to develop. He's waiting, but you don't have enough real estate down here on the conversions. The only thing you can do down here, first of all, you should always go for 2. Mm-hmm. Give yourself some more space. You know, going for it on one shot from the 5-yard line. It's like, are you going to run it? Are you really going to go to try to run it? Probably not. You're going to try to pass it. So if you're going to pass it anyway, give yourself more space. Give yourself more space.
More space and more room. Yeah. As they throw off the most exciting part of the game.
This is trouble. He's got to bring it out.
He got to bring it out too. Whoop! Can he get away? Hit that sideline. Hit it. But that's a great. So that's a great throw off. Great throw off. Put him back there at the 22-yard line. What you gonna do with it, Kyle Reese? Got to make a play. Shotgun set. Slant over here. Whoa!
Dangerous pass.
Abdul-Zalin got to come down with that one. Good D.
You know what, Corey Hammond, that's a mistake right there. He's looking that receiver down the whole way. Right as soon as he snapped the ball, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball right away. No good. He's lucky. He's lucky right there.
Abdul-Zalin.
Preserve this. Look, you're tied up right now. Stay with the same plan. Keep that clock moving.
You don't think that slant was a part of the same plan they're running?
I just think it was just poor execution.
Yeah. Renegades break the huddle. Scores remain 12-12. Again, if you're just tuning in, Sunday Night Football, 8-7 NFL Sunday Night Football. I'm LJ Smith alongside here with with Ryan Paul and Corey Hammond, whose new name is Kyle Reese, folks. We just found out that's his government name, Kyle Reese, in the shotgun set. Drops back, pump fake, looking for that deep ball. Can he get there? Whoa! And that is my man Abdul-Zalin again. None of that.
You know, that was a great ball, but an even better defensive play.
Good, yeah, absolutely right. Good defense
That was great defense
by Abdul-Jabbar in there.
He didn't fall for the double move at all. With Haynes.
With Haynes.
When he jumped out into the slot real quick and ran that skinny post, he's declaring himself tight end right here.
Oh, here we go,
I mean, if he does that, he's really got nobody on him except for a safety that's 7 yards off the ball.
Well, let's take a look. Right at Paul. Kyle Reese drops back. Here's Haynes. He's looking for Haynes. Kyle, can you get there? Ball's up. Can he make a catch? What a catch. What a catch.
What a pass. Bought himself time in the pocket. That's a big-time play right there for the Renegades.
Ken Stewart, another catch.
And, you know, he's spreading the ball out.
He is.
I mean, that's the 6th receiver he's hit tonight.
Corey Hammond, no longer. Iceman, no more. This is Kyle Reese, folk.
Now, Haynes did not declare himself tight end on this.
Oh, Kyle Reese using his legs. Kyle Reese is running hard. Wow, good hit. Good hit, but it doesn't matter because Kyle Reese says, I'm here to win. What a hit.
And I'm telling you, man, just like Courage, who loves those shots, that's just energizing Corey. It's just waking him up. He's loving this right now. He's hearing the crowd.
Eyes. Yeah.
He's feeling the impacts.
He's locked in, folks. I've never seen him locked in this much. He is locked in. Would you say this is probably the biggest game of his career right here?
I would say it's the best game of the day.
Yeah.
I would say that. I mean, this is definitely, you know, look, they come out of here with a W, no matter what. They come out of here with a W tonight or not, you need to take the Renegades seriously.
Right.
You know, it doesn't matter who they got.
No one can say that Hammond's not giving his all in this one. He's playing. I've never seen him play as hard. This is like a championship caliber Brett Favre, you know.
You know what? It's a collective thing going on out there. You know, everybody that's on his team right now is playing that hard. Everybody.
Screen over here to Petio, the Haitian sensation. Haitian State's got some speed. Haitian State's still up. Haitian State's still moving. And that looks very close to the first down. Let's see what the ref gives him a favorable spot there.
You get a group of guys that are going to sell out for each other every single play, and they know they're going to sell out on every single play. That's the chemistry.
Yeah.
That's the magic. That's the secret sauce. That's what's going on out of here right now with the Renegades. They might not be the most talented team, but every single guy out there is selling out. Play every play like it makes a difference in the game. That's what these guys are doing.
And that is a first down, folks. So definitely, if you want to play as hard as Corey Hammond or Kyle Reese, as I gave him a new nickname, definitely check him out. Definitely want to check out that BioHemp Plus. A7NFL is proud sponsor. Unlike other pro football leagues, the A7FL's athletes have day jobs like Corey Hammond, spending Sunday playing American 7 football. They need to recover quickly to be ready for Monday mornings. BioHemp, check them out at biohempplus.com. As Kyle Reese, good pass, what a pass! What a pass! What a pass! He put that on the money. Sheesh! My man Abe out here balling. Abraham Albana.
It's shaping up to be a classic, isn't it? And you know who's missing from this game?
Oh,
that would battle right back? CP3. These are the type of games that he shines in. You know, when he's challenged. You know, you need somebody that's going to answer that bell. Yep. You know, CP3 answers that bell. That's why when you told me earlier that this guy is. Hold on, wait, just to pause real quick. Corey just kissed that dude on the head and pushed him off the field. Yeah, but go ahead. You were saying what? It was kind of weird. You just kissed him on the head and pushed him off the field. Listen, let me tell you something. Corey right now is very emotional. This is a huge game for him. A huge game for him. I know. I mean, just think about it, right? At one his
point,
whole team. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. His whole team. He played with BIC previously. Last time he had a winning record was with BIC. He took a chance to leave a well-known franchise, championship caliber franchise, to go play with a new franchise who has never had a winning season yet, to take him to a winning season now. Yeah, they're like an expansion team. Yeah, an expansion team. Renegades. Exactly. Hammond, my man Kyle Reese, balls up, incomplete. My man Willie Beeman says none of that. He was there. The last time this happened, my man Hollywood took it back for 6. Can he do it again? Back to back. Can he do it? My man Hollywood hit that sideline. He's gone. Hollywood. Oh, my man Hollywood again. Hey! 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 Can he get away? Can he get away? Oh, man. But it doesn't matter. The damage is done. That's what he gets. You know what? He showboated too much. He showboated too much. I don't know, man. I think it was more of a move. I think by having that little stutter step, I think he gave it. Yeah, because that guy was closing in on him. Abe's fast. You know, like that. Listen, I'm not throwing the ball. I don't care. I gotta find a rule. I'm gonna break down the rules.
Unless you're gonna make your own rules.
No. I'm gonna find a rule. I'm gonna find it out. What if I throw it off and then I do a personal foul or something like like a 50-yard penalty or something? I grab him, I trip him or something like something.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna bring a bat?
No, damn. I'm just saying, like, there has to be a rule where just take it at the 20.
LJ, if you went out there right now, I don't even think you'd be able to trip him.
You won't.
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
You're
like,
right.
I don't think you'd even be able to trip him. I mean, honestly, that was great coverage.
Great coverage.
That was great coverage.
But he kicked. But as I explained, folks, he hit that. He goes from 0 to 100 real quick. So now look where BIC is. Now, it's funny. Condrition, excuse me. Now, Hollywood, Ashanti Worthy makes Condrition's job easy right here.
I like this setup. I like Courage and Ashanti in the background.
Fake it to Ashanti and just give it to Courage. Courage got that new cut. I see that taper Courage.
Not easy to score down here.
Here we go. Inside here to Courage Mosley. None of that. And who do you think tackles him on that one?
The same guy that made that great play for old SWG player.
Yes, sir. Megatron.
No. Megatron's Haynes. This guy, 34.
No, 44 made that tackle. It was 34?
Yeah.
For 2021, we're partnered with Augusta Sportswear, the official uniform supplier of the Ace NFL. Check them out, acefl.com /gear as Covington in shotgun set. Can Covington make a completion? Can he do it? Hipping and hopping. Keeping the ball. Oh, good blocking. But none of that. None of that. So Courage is hitting. They hitting down there. Let me tell you something. They hitting down there. Them boys is hitting down there. So Courage
down
there.
That's that middle linebacker again, man.
Yeah. Courage down there getting in the mix.
I'm telling you, this Renegades team's a lot like the Ravens, man.
Don't be
they got a stingy defense.
Ravens run a Super Bowl. You can't say that this Renegades team is
And let me ask you this: when they won their first Super Bowl in Week 4, were you saying that they were going to win the Super Bowl that year with Trent Dilfer?
They got like 4 or 5 Hall of Famers on that defense.
I mean, those guys became.
No, they knew they were Hall of Fame. We knew Ed Reed was going to be a Hall of Famer. We knew Ray Lewis was going to be a Hall of Famer.
I mean, would you say DeAndre Haynes?
We knew Shannon Sharp was going to be a Hall of Famer.
5 years, when we start the Hall of Fame in the A7FL, you think he'd be a Hall of Famer?
Who?
Haynes. If he put in a body of work of 5 years like he's been?
Absolutely.
And the guy literally never comes off the field. And if he wasn't here tonight, this wouldn't even be a game.
3rd and goal, folks. Condrition, he got to make a play soon or the fans are going to be calling his name. I see a lot of K-Wack holding there. A lot of holding. Can he get there? Ball's up, and that's a pick. Wow! He cost them. I told you guys, that is not what they needed. And that is interception. She's Louise. Great defense, my man Jonathan English.
I want to be bold right now.
Go ahead, do it.
I want to be bold right now.
Just say it.
And let me tell you, that's the ball game.
That's the ball game, you think?
That's the ball game.
Seal the deal?
That's it. They got to figure out how to. They got to figure out coverage.
They got stopped at like the 3-yard line.
They got to figure out coverage. I mean, you drive all the way. Ashanti gets that incredible run. Abe makes the incredible play. I mean, he got dragged for 7 yards, but he stopped them. They didn't score. Now they get a goal line stance. The quarterback goes out on a pick. He's not coming out here with any confidence. I don't think he's completed a pass in this half.
Condrition he has a QB rating of -66.
My dad's a big fan of the A7FL. He watches it all the time.
Uh-huh.
And I guess maybe he's forgetful or something, but he mentions all the time. He thinks it's the funniest thing that you call that kid Jesus of Nazareth.
Look at him. My nickname's on point, folks. My nickname. But he has the braids now. Before, remember, his hair was long. He has long hair.
He talks about it all the time.
Yeah.
It's like LJ calls that kid Jesus of Nazareth.
Yeah, my nicknames are on point. When I first called him Jesus of Nazareth, remember, he got the braids now, but before he had his hair long and silky. Like if you watch one of those original Land Before Time, the original, I'll tell you, he looks like that guy. He looks like Jesus. Back to live action here, Corey Hammond.
Corey's got to be careful here. A pick 6 is a terrible mistake right here.
He's back on his end zone too. That's huge.
I don't like slants. You know why I don't like slants? Pops off the guy's shoulder. That thing's going 10 feet up in the air for a pick. You got to be careful down here. I like that
Jet
call.
sweep. Oh, great call here. Oh, good blocking downfield. Wow.
Another great block.
Jesus, another good block. Man.
That's big.
That is huge.
That's great play calling.
Great play calling. Great blocking downfield. Great blocking, my man 50, my man Chubster. That's a good football right there, folks. Good football indeed.
you know, we have these production meetings all week, and we got live games and non-live games, and, you know, it's really hard to produce multiple games a day. And, you know, the 6:30 has been really hard to, you know, get off live. I know we're going live to tape with this, but I said to these guys, I said, this might be the best game that we don't go live with.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you.
This could be the upset of the century right here, and it's, you know what? It's taking shape.
You know, it has to be the upset of the century. You got full teams out here. This is the fan base came out to see this. It's a huge game.
People, you know, everybody picked BIC, of course.
Of course.
But people, you know, they knew it was going to be a ball game.
They're undefeated. They're being promoted all over the social media. Oh, good play call. Oh, good hit, though. What a hit. What a hit. Nah, look, my man. Look at my man. I tell you, my man just came through doing some dumbbells. My man just got home. You don't want no smoke with there. My man just, no, not him. No. BIC, go to BIC, my man, right here. Look at his muscle. Yeah, he just got home. When they just let him out.
Why is this guy pushing Corey for it?
I told you, they just let him out. I just told you, he just got home. Come on, man. You don't want to mess with the guy. Just walk away. Look, just walk away. Look. He just got home, man. Fresh out. Yeah, man. Leave him alone. You see those arms? You don't get that from Plant Fitness. You get that from penitentiary. It's my man, Fresh Out, man.
That's his nickname, Fresh Out?
Yeah, Fresh Out, man.
I mean,
Dade County. You start getting some teams from Dade County, Miami. Texas and Florida would change the outlook of the A7.
I mean, they're coming next year.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. They're coming next year.
Ooh. Oh, my man, Kyle Reese. Kyle can use some legs again with the pump fake. Who's going for the pump fake? Kyle Reese.
Ooh.
Don't let it up.
That's going to hurt.
And that is a big play.
Anytime you get tackled from behind, but Corey pops right up, man. He's like Terminator.
Let me tell you something. Folks, if he's not doing those, he has no choice but to use some of that bioham tonight. Because Corey Hammond's been getting hit all day. And he gets up and he bounces back.
It's a good thing he runs his own business because he doesn't have to close for the next 4 days.
Yeah.
You know, without a doubt. But if he goes home tonight with this win, he's probably not even going to take a shower. He's going to just lay on his living room floor, open up a beer.
And just laugh
and
off.
just start texting me. When am I going to post this video? Come on, I need to see the video.
Hey, folks, again, if you're just tuning in, this is A7FL Sunday Night Football. I'm LJ Smith alongside here with Ryan Paul. You're watching the Renegades out of East Orange, New Jersey. Right here, they have the black and white. And Trenton, BIC is from Trenton, New Jersey. And they are down 6. And they are the heavy favorites. BIC is undefeated at this point going into week 4. And Corey Hammond, whose name has been changed to Kyle Reese, play action, toss over here to the left. Good play call. What a play call. Wow. The big boy, run him over. Oh, threw him like a little piece of dirt on the floor, but it doesn't matter. The chains are moving.
And K-Wack put a shot on Corey on that. He made him pay for holding on to that ball for sure.
Doesn't matter. Xavion Ray Lord, number 18, the damage is done. Because everyone in that mama thought he was going to get that ball, and he did that toss.
And we didn't see this guy in the first half, right?
No.
It's like he's like, in baseball, you got the closer.
Uh-huh.
This is the closer.
Oh, now wait a second now.
Oh, this is big.
It looks like there's a holding call in the field. And Dondre Haynes checks in that tight end. Quick screen over here to my man Jesus of Nazareth. Great block downfield. Jesus of Nazareth. He got a lot of strength. He got a lot of elusiveness. He's still moving up. They knocked off his dude, but it doesn't matter. I keep telling you guys, he has something special. My man plays big on Sundays. This is my man Jesus of Nazareth, folks. Sundays is his day. Big play.
And that's literally the 9th guy that's touched the ball on offense here for the Renegades.
It's tough to stop a team when you don't know when you're mixing it up so much.
I mean, Corey is, forget about his skill set. I think it's wonderful. But his play calling tonight is the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. This is just art right here. What's going on? I mean. You bust off a big play. It was a great play call. You get a running back in here who hasn't even touched the ball all night. Comes in here and busts off a 30-yard run. Gets called back. Now you bring in a receiver who hasn't touched the ball all night. And you bring it right back down the field again.
Yep.
It's like, they're just spreading it everywhere.
Oh, wait a second. But that was a terrible play call. But K-Wack is all that. Oh, no, that was my man Fresh Out. Smelt that from the rip for him.
BIC is really playing aggressive right now. 4 guys in the box. No safety.
Oh.
They're daring Corey to go deep with it.
Here we go. Drops back. Hammond with a comeback route. Good defense.
That's another great play, JJ.
JJ, make another play. JJ, you going to DM me about that replay? I got it for you. Play action. Oh, double play action there. And he's going to use them legs.
This defense is solid.
After a 6-yard gain here, 2nd and 4. Inside here off to Courage Mosley. Courage got too much strength. You know he got too much strength. He got too strong. Can he take him down, though? Great tackle. And there goes your man, that corner again. But you know Courage Mosley, he's not getting down by the first man. But one thing I tell you, if anyone try to hit the quarterback from that right side, he ain't gonna allow it, no matter if he hurt or not.
Oh yeah, I always say one day I'd like to make a highlight of Courage's blocks.
Blocks,
I mean,
yeah.
his blocks are incredible, man. Him and Q Bell are the two probably best blocking skill position guys ever.
Oh, Hollywood! Whoa! Wow! How much speed does he have? Whoa! That's another shake. Hey, he's smiling, having fun. You want me to do it again? Hollywood! Touchdown! BIC!
Hey, wow. I really do this. I really do this. I really do this. Tell him it's bullshit.
Man, oh man.
So does it matter?
Fast.
Is it safe to say it doesn't really matter, what position you got BIC in? Because no matter what, you're gonna have to throw the ball to this man.
All you gotta do is give it to that man and go.
And he has to. You have to throw it to him.
Hollywood lined up. I feel a lob. Oh, my man. Can he make a completion today? Wow, what a completion. And that is good. Completion is good. And they have the lead now, 20-18.
I mean, was he open, or did he pop out of the ground? Nobody was within 10 yards of that man.
Let me tell you something. Sterry Constantine could have the worst game in the world. But guess what? That completion might be the biggest completion of the game right there. And as we said, folks, the 3-on-1 is the most exciting part of the game. Obviously, because this is where magic happens. And look who's back here, the fan favorite, my man Jesus of Nazareth. Let's see if he can make a play. What? There's one. Plays hard. Oh no! Wow.
No, he let him down soft. They're not. They should. That's
a flag.
That's a bad call. I think that's a bad call.
That's a bad call?
I think so.
You can't do that to Jesus of Nazareth.
I think the rule is once you're off your feet, it's a tackle. The ref should have blew the whistle immediately, and it's not like he slammed them. He let him down.
But his name is Jesus of Nazareth.
Yeah.
That's it. Gotta give a call.
Hey, you know what? The Renegades could use it.
It's Sunday. Gotta give a call.
Renegades could use it. It's big time plays right here for Corey. Pump
Here we
fakes.
go. Looking for that deep. Oh! Why'd you do it, K-Wack? Why'd you do that? Andrew Levine. Andrew Levine still up. And that is a huge play by BIC. Watch Andrew Levine go flex. I bet you he flexes. He go flex for us? Okay. Reminds me of the good old days championship when he got that that scoop. Yeah, when he got that scoop and he flexed. Man.
He still looks the same.
Yeah. Double flex.
I'm not going to lose on throwing a pick right here.
Ashanti Worthy, my man Hollywood at the bottom of your screen. Up, give it back to him. Of course, my man Hollywood got too much speed out there. Can he get another one? Good spin move. And now what's happened is that they're starting to realize the DBs are scared to death of Ashanti Worthy. Last time this BIC offense was in the red zone, Conjuring threw a pick in the red zone. So let's see if we can make some adjustments here and keep the ball out of the Renegades' hands. And, of course, it's an inside handoff. Everyone in Mama thought, and that is a touchdown. But wait, it's a flag. What's the flag on the call? Oh, he picks up the flag, and that's a touchdown. That's the first time I've seen the ref. He probably just threw it out there, got nervous. They have the lead 26-18. And this conversion would, in my opinion, seal the deal. But there's a whole lot of football left. Covington drops back. Ball's up. Can he make a completion? Incomplete.
And it's like a Marvel comic book story because it's just odd that the only person that could negate him is Huff because he could throw the ball 70 yards.
And here comes the 3-on-1 throw-off here, folks. Ball's up.
Can't advance it. Can't advance it.
You can't advance it?
Nope.
Is that a fumble, though?
It's a fumble. Possessions where he recovered. It's not a touchdown.
Oh, man, oh, man. So, finally, Renegades are starting to make mistakes that they have not made in the first or early in the second half. Covers in a shotgun set with Courage Mosley in the backfield. Free Courage is the hashtag on Twitter right now. Let him loose.
I like this power set right here for BIC.
Inside of Courage Mosley. Courage Mosley was strong. He got to his power. Courage still up. And that's very smart. And that's a great tackle.
Isn't it?
And that's another great tackle by 34 Peterson there.
That's the SWG pedigree.
Yep.
It's still alive and kicking.
So it's a great tackle for Malik Brown because Let me tell you something. You don't tackle Courage Mosley by his legs, he's not going down.
I mean, most people just don't tackle Courage Mosley, period, on the goal line. I mean, when do you ever see him get denied like that?
And this would be a big stop here. 2nd and goal. Is Courage going to get it again? Collins in the shotgun set. Another inside after Courage. Another tackle. None of that, sir. Oh, well, no, none of that. And that, again, is another tackle with assisted there by Malik Brown. Back to live action. The commentator got to make a play. Play action. Whoa, make a pass. Don't do a turnover. Don't do it. Overthrew.
This is great defense, man. I mean, this is just great inspired football. This is great defense. Relentless.
Let me ask you a question.
Relentless.
It gives you like a little bit of fire that you're like, hey man, maybe I should go play for the Renegades and give them that leadership they really need.
No, they got Corey. The team. I would say I need to go play for the Hawks. The Hawks need me. The Renegades don't need me. The Hawks need me.
Stereo Constantine looking like hot garbage so far. Let's see if he can make a play finally.
Renegades bringing 4, man. That's dangerous down here.
Shotgun set, drops
They're
back.
legit bringing 4.
Look at Hollywood.
Wow.
Incomplete.
Wow.
He was looking for Ashanti, but my man K-Wack was wide open. 4:53 left in the ball game. My man Kyle Reese, Cold Common Collective, drops back. Ball's up. Oh, he got some separation. Incomplete. He had to step on Ashanti, but that Asbury win caught that football.
You think Corey came to the line of scrimmage and said, "There's Ashanti. I'm going to go with him"? Did that really just happen?
I think, yes.
Maybe he's thinking like, if I
think Corey wanted to expose. I think Corey wanted to show him how human he was. You know.
Or maybe he's trying to tire him out a little bit.
Oh. This will probably be the single head. This will be his greatest comeback of. This will be his greatest game. Play actions to my man Jesus Nazareth.
No.
And look at K-Wack. Why'd you do it, K-Wack? Why'd you do that? And that is a safety, folks. Finally, K-Wack has come to play.
They're calling that a touchdown.
A touchdown?
Yeah.
Wow. So K-Wack forces a fumble.
Recovered it.
In old school, number 34, half of Tango and Cash, picks it up, recovers it, and gets him 6. So now the score is 32-18, and the fans of the Renegades, man, the stadium is really quiet. And here is BIC. Can he get a completion? Can he catch it? Incomplete. I'll tell you like this. So
how many completions does he have?
He's probably had maybe 1 or 2 completions to Worthy, right? And he probably had 3 completions the entire game. I've never had a team had 3 completions all game and have a big lead like this. And here we go. Don't fumble it this time, young man. Great tackle. Oh, what a hit. Great tackle. What a hit.
Right. I mean, even if they lost to Savage, they still have a better record.
It would be.
I'm sorry, BIC could possibly be undefeated by them, but let's just say, are we agreeing the U's getting the 1 seed?
The U would be yes. The U. It would be the U. It would be BIC. How many more games they got left? 2. I think that's the 4. What do you think? Right. Yes. I don't see a Hawk. I don't see anything else. So great catch, great pass here. Hammond's still trying to see if he could keep them chains moving, staying locked in. It's very hard to. It's going to be very hard for a team to go into Baltimore as a wild card and get a win. Good defense there. It's going to be very hard for a wild card 6 or 17 seed to go into Baltimore and beat anyone. I don't see it.
They're going to have to play a top seed too.
I don't see it.
You know.
You may see it.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Shock a lot of teams. Plus, they just came off of that 50 burger. The big boy Megatron checks back into the game. And that's the first time he touched it. And that's the first time he touched the football since he got that touchdown.
He's still going, man.
So it looks like this is a 3rd and 10. Hammond, my man Kyle Reese drops back. Ball's up. What a catch. Wow, what a catch. Megatron. How many times did he do it? Megatron. Touchdown. Renegades. How many times is he
There's no quitting that guy.
I mean, what?
There's no quitting that guy. I mean, would you say? I mean, he's matching Ashanti. You know, blow for blow. They just walk past each other, and Megatron's like a whole 1.5 feet taller than Ashanti. I don't think people realize how tall he is.
The thing is that he's catching it.
That ball's up there. It's his.
It's up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it's a good pass. He's going up there and grabbing it, and then taking it for 6.
These guys left everything on the field tonight, man.
Absolutely.
They're selling out.
What a ball game, folks. What a ball game indeed. Look at him. That's perfect. That is right perfect.
You're going to do your little biohemp. You're going to do your little
see how he's
script
tired,
over there?
folks? You see how he's tired? He doesn't have that energy. He needs a little bit of energy, right? Don't forget, folks, biohemp. Like other pro football leagues, that the ASFF athletes, like my man Megatron right here, has a day job. So spending Sunday afternoon or Sunday evenings with us playing football, he's gonna need to recover quickly for tomorrow morning. So definitely go check biohemp out. It's been a goodie. Him and Ashanti going back and forth.
Yeah, it's always great when you see two. I mean, everybody out here is playing a great game, but these guys are playing at another level.
Can he make a catch?
That's interference. That is interference.
But the ref's gonna call it? No.
JJ's too old to get pass interference calls on him, I guess. You love to see this. These guys are out to kill each other all game, but it's a certain love for these guys out here.
Now, what do you do in this situation, right? So you have you probably, I don't think anyone that's still associated with the league has more experience and knowledge than you. What do you do right now?
This is this has been a discussion that's come up a lot. This is a weird thing. Like, we don't, we don't kick, but we don't have onside kicks.
Like, look at this. Look how disrespectful Hollywood is.
What do you mean? Like, what do I do about him laying on the field?
No,
or what do you do when you're down multiple scores and you can't do an onside kick?
No. What do you do? He's laying on the field because he's like, listen, there's nothing you can do. You have to give me the football.
Right. It's insane.
What do? You can't even keep it away from him.
I mean, you got to squib it. You can't give him time with the ball.
If you squib it, he's gonna get the football.
You got to squib it. You can't. If you give him ball in hand, that's death.
Look at him. He's laying down. He's having fun. He knows something's about to happen. Something magical is about to happen.
I mean, I just want to keep the camera on him, but we got to see these guys throwing it off. I mean, is he going to get up? Let's go see. Hold on.
And it goes right to him. My man Hollywood. Can he make a play still? Shit, woo! Got one. Can he get another one? Can't get away? Hollywood. Hey! Of course. Woo! Hey! My man Hollywood. Can I hit it again? Can I hit it again? Hollywood. Touchdown. BIC single-handedly, he might be top 5, one of the greatest players I've ever seen in this league. I've never seen someone just single-handedly do what he's doing. He'll go to the parking lot. He's out of here. He's going for the day. He said, "That's it, man. I'm grabbing my stuff and I'm going home. I got nothing else to prove." He said, "You know what? I'm taking that flight to Hollywood." Hollywood.
I mean, teams are going to have to go and say, "What are we supposed to do about this?"
That is.
It's an automatic. At this point, it's an automatic.
But what do you do? That's what I was asking you.
He scores. I mean, you're literally gonna listen. If you're the coach of this team, what do? You're gonna bring your guys to practice on Sunday. You're gonna do 3-on-1s for like hours. We
knew that was gonna be. Oh my!
You got to get like a greyhound and put like a chunk of meat in the side of the end zone over there.
He's fighting hard. He's fighting. The guy's grabbing him. He's fighting hard off it because a touchdown is coming.
He ran out of his shirt.
He goes back on the field here.
He ran out of his shirt.
He is the most dangerous man in the league. All time, 301. All time. I'm talking about just for the 301. All time.
And you know what? If you asked the question last year, who's the most dangerous man in the league? Everybody would say Riddick. And guess what? He's on this team too. He's on this team too.
Oh wow! It's completion, and go figure, completion to Jalen Cruz over here. So good pass and a good catch.
You remember when we did listen, I did pick the Renegades tonight. It was fun. But you remember when we did the first interview with Fight and we were talking about the league?
Right.
Who did I talk about? What did I tell you? I said BIC's got the 2 best players in the league, Ashanti Worthy and Matt Riddick. And one of them's not even here tonight.
Now, the one thing we're going to see is we're going to see if he can hit. Here we go. My man fresh out. Can he make a tackle? No, of course not. Of course not. But it doesn't matter. Ball's up.
Wide open.
Wow.
Wide open.
Now, is that pass interference? I thought you still got to turn your head around.
No, as long as you face guard, we got rid of all that stuff.
Yeah.
As long as you don't make contact with the receiver before the ball gets there, you're good.
You're good.
Yep.
And they got my man Megatron at slot, so you know something's about to happen. Hammond got a little bit of time there, and that is an incomplete pass.
3rd down.
So 3rd and long, folks.
Is that one of our featured games? I'm not even sure.
I think so. Oh, man. Megatron again. Megatron again. This man, listen, no one's ever going to tackle him. Don't even waste your time. Okay, who's that, K-Wack? You know K-Wack's going to make all them tackles. And that is a timeout, folks.
I mean, these guys are out there. They're down. Under 2 minutes left. I mean, it's pretty unlikely they're going to come back. And still.
Well, of course, you got to remember, too, this is the A7 is also the only league that keeps that old school mentality, that backyard home, that football.
Yeah, it's bragging rights.
So the grassroots. As my man Hammond, that looks like a dot. Can he complete it? Incomplete. A lot of contact, but no flag. My man Abdul Zalan.
Abdul Zalan's having a good game tonight. You know, he's been tested multiple times, having a good game tonight.
Well, I mean, with the exception of when Megatron stiff-armed him to the floor, which we will see that on Instagram.com. Replayed probably over 400 times.
Yeah, the guys on Instagram are ruthless, man.
Yeah, they're cold-blooded.
the Bobby Newman clip with the robot voice.
See if they could do something. Try to see if they can get on the board.
I mean, if they score, it's like they're going to throw it to Ashanti again. It's like nothing you can do. You can't win.
Yeah, it's a lose-lose. You're right about that. Hammond, comeback route, cross route over here to the right, to the left. And out of bounds.
Think Corey hit 400 yards tonight?
I mean, what he's doing right now, of course. You know that's what he's doing. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, their only 2 losses came to, what, 2 undefeated teams, right?
They only have 1 loss.
No, they'll have 2 losses after this.
Oh, after this, yeah.
After this, they have 2 losses.
Yeah.
Which came to the only 2 undefeated teams in New Jersey. So it'd be, I mean, respectfully, they'll have.
So wait, let's go through this this division bracket right now. So we got the BIC, definitely 1 and 2.
Okay.
And the Renegades are probably gonna get that 3
yeah,
spot, right?
Renegades gonna get that 3.
Savage, you think's gonna get the 4?
I don't know. It depends on the quarterback play. Like I said, I mean, I don't know. You know, if CJ, I don't know if CJ they got CJ there.
Well, I'm just saying. Right now they're 2 and 2, right? They got the U next week. Let's say they fall to 3 and 2. Do they get
2 and 3? You mean
2 and 3? Are they going to get the 4 spot, or can someone snub them?
Well, what is
Spanktown
right
is
now?
what? Spanktown is what's Spanktown's record?
Yeah, but Spanktown got to play who?
BIC next week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
so you think Savage gets the 4 spot?
I think Savage gets it because
So
they've already played. They've already played the 2 top teams already.
So we're gonna have to decide who's number 1 by point deficit, by net points.
Well, we already know who's going to be number 1.
Yeah, the U is going to get number 1. So Savage is going to have to play the U back to back.
That's cold-blooded. And that is an incomplete pass here.
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I'm the U, I'm not really so happy about that. I got to play Savage twice in a row. I mean, look, Savage is struggling this year, but they're still tough. You know, like they're still gonna. You know, they're gonna bring it.
The thing with Savage is like you never know who's gonna show up though with these guys.
They're all gonna be there. They're all gonna be there.
Oh, for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, for that game. So it looks like a little bit more than a minute left in the ball game here, folks. BIC with the comfortable lead here, 40-24 over the Renegades. And at this point right now, it looks like Corey Hammond is just trying to see if he can keep himself in the top statistically.
BIC just got to take a knee and get out of here healthy. Most teams don't do that. Some,
No.
a guy like me says take a knee, but you know what? You came out here to play football.
Yeah,
Four
you're right. You
quarters,
came out here to play football. You came out here to play, you said 15 minutes or what? 36. You came out here to play 60 minutes of football, so that's what you want. You expect 60 minutes of football. But I just, like I said, these turnovers that they had, that the Renegades had, that's just, that was backbreaking for the
2 plays changed the game. 2 plays changed the game.
Now, what is BIC going to do right here? Nah, come on. You're not going to do it. Come on, BIC. You're right. You take the knee here. And Covington, who hasn't completed the pass yet all game, 2 passes. And that's 59 seconds left with the clock stopping out of bounds.
Empty backfield, no less.
K-Wack looks like K-Wack's not even really down, so it looks like K-Wack's about to go for a pass. Of course, K-Wack's going up for the pass. Incomplete. This game has probably been one of those lopsided games where if you look at the game statistically, right, as far as the passing offensively, you would think that just by looking at the stats offensively, that BIC would have been down 40-24. Did I get nothing from the run? They're not getting anything on the ground or in the air from their quarterback or their running back, but yet they still had to lead 40-24 because Ashanti Worthy, or as we call Hollywood, single-handedly just took the Renegades by storm. And there's nothing you can do about that young man because he is too fast.
Is this fourth down here or third down?
Third, it's third down, third and about 3 here. With 54 seconds left in the ball game. Ball's up, and that is another incompletion.
Yeah, I don't get the mentality here. Take a knee.
Because he doesn't have the experience. What happens is he doesn't have that experience.
I mean, you got guys out there. You got Carl. Take a knee. You know, like, what are you trying to do right now?
No, Carl's celebrating. He don't care what happens. He's like, listen, there's no way they can win with 48 seconds left. So he doesn't really care what they're doing. So support our players anytime we lose anyone special. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. I remember meeting him out there in Baltimore. So definitely want to give him a shout out as this game. I don't know what they're doing. I think he's maybe trying to get on the stat pad. You think maybe?
I mean, that's his third completion, I think.
Yeah, third completion of the game. Yeah, you figure. And they're calling timeout. What they call? What's going on here? They're trying to. They're probably doing that, like, you know, that when you play Madden, you keep calling timeouts, and then you want to disconnect the game to see if you don't get the loss.
Right, disconnect the game. Exactly.
DC glitches something like a glitch. I don't know what's going on here, man.
I mean, you know, listen, it is net points. You know, so that you can't really ride them too hard because net points they don't play the U for the regular season. So if it comes down to net points deciding who gets the top seed, they need to put some more points on the board.
Yeah, but not from him. Give it to Shanti. And here we go. Ball's up. Can he make a catch? Oh, wow. What a catch. And let me tell you something. I don't care if that was a completion or not. He closed his eyes and threw that ball. He closed his eyes and threw that football. Nonetheless, that still is a first down in them chains of moving, and he went out of bounds. 35 seconds left remaining in the ball game. And BIC just being cold-blooded, disrespectful, if you will. Trying to get them stats. And for the record, that is probably, Sterry Condriting, fourth completion of the game. Still has a quarterback rating of -72. He is officially 4 of 16 passing, 22 yards. As BIC breaks a huddle, Jalen Crooms at the top of your screen, trying to get him involved here. And K-Wack, why'd you do it, K-Wack? Checks in at tight end alongside Jamal Harmon. Play action. Looking for that end zone. Of course. Ball's up to Crooms. Is that a touchdown? And that is a touchdown. The refs called touchdown, and Crooms, the connection to him to Crooms, has brought BIC up another 6. So it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you say about Crooms. He gets to walk out of here with 6. Pushes up that score 46-24. And like I said, folks, we had a good game earlier. It came to a point where it was back and forth, and then after a big turnover on a 3-1 throw off, it got too much for Corey Hammond, and it got too much. It got too much for Corey Hammond to be able to recover from that. So. The game went quickly. He started trying to take shots down the field.
He played a great game. He called a great game.
Yeah, absolutely. Played a great game, called a great game. It became too much. And it looks like they got my man Herschel, the oldest man in the league here, checks in the game.
I don't think he's getting in now.
Oh, wait a second here. For the record, folks, Herschel is 56 years old.
This is play action.
He is older than you. Oh, Herschel! Oh no! Why'd you tackle him? Oh man, you threw it out. Doesn't matter though. That's my man Herschel. 56 years old, the oldest player in the league, said that he's going to play till he's 63.
And that's going to be it, man. The clock's going to wind out. I mean, this is a beautiful game we had tonight, LJ. I had a good time. I haven't called a game in a pretty long time. Happy they had me out here.
Yeah, listen, it was a great game. The fans came out. They turned out. The players came out. All the stars came out, and they did what they had to do to make plays. Unfortunately, mistakes were made late in the game that the BIC capitalized off of and gave them the win. At the end of the game, they padded stats, obviously. But not for nothing, but Corey Hammond was trying to pad the stats as well, so I don't blame him at all. So it's cold-blooded. We run up the score. It doesn't matter. So
So
great game. Like I said, great game between BIC and the Renegades. Got a lot more live action coming up soon. Again, I'm LJ Smith alongside here with Ryan and Paul. Thank you, folks. Good night.
This has been a broadcast of the American Sevens Football League. Like, follow, and share on our Facebook page at A7FL TV.